People of the world, French and relatives, oh people everywhere, but not a drop to drink. My name is Stuart Alexander Lehman-brown. Never been in a fight before. I'm ready to be in a fight. I want to be in a fist fight. But not one where we're not angry at each other, and one where no one gets hurt. And you don't have to throw any punches, and you don't have to get punched. I want to have a conversation with someone. I want someone to compliment me. I want to have a time period where I sit down with someone and they pay me several sincere, kind compliments. Everyone's going to hate this tip. This is a Tiny Tuesday tip. It's a good tip, but it's a total cop-out tip, and every single one of you is going to go, why did you make a video about that? That's the stupidest thing. But then half of you are going to turn around and completely ignore it, and you're going to injure yourselves. You're going to get hurt because you didn't bear this heed my warning. You didn't bear this heed my warning. Do you know what this is? This is called a pliers. Do you want to know what this tip is today? The tip is literally get a pliers. Let me explain a little bit more than that. You know, your string breaks, especially if it's like the high E or high B string, one of the tiny little skinny strings. It breaks. Okay, no problem. You pull it out from this end. Electric or acoustic, doesn't matter. And then over here, it's just there's that little bit that's just wrapped around the tuner. It's just wrapped around right there. It's wrapped around it like 2.5 times. And you're like, no problem. I'm just going to grab it. And you try to pull it out, but you can't get it. And you're trying to grab it to pull it out. And you kind of have it. And you ow! And then it stabs you, and then a little bead of blood comes spurting out of your hand. And then you have to go to the hospital and get a blood transfusion. No one's ever had to do that. Here's the tip. When you have that little bit of string right here, when you're trying to change your strings and you're trying to just get it off of there, just use the pliers. Just use the pliers, grab the little thing. You don't have to like untangle it then. You just grab it and you pull, and no one gets hurt. Specifically, you do not get hurt. It's taken, I'm not going to lie to you, taken me 15 to 20 years to learn this lesson. I was just like, no, but this time I can just grab it. I can just grab it and I can get out. And that would happen every single time. Pliers, needle-nosed pliers. Keep it in your guitar case if you want. And then every time you need to just be... Do you want a second tip? This one just sounds like an advertisement, but it's not an advertisement. This is a sincere, honest-to-goodness tip. Get one of these. Do you know what this is right here? It's a string winder, and you're like, Uncle Stuart, I don't care about a string winder. It doesn't matter. Yeah, that's what I thought too, until I had one of these. This is a really good string winder, and if you're changing strings, it's really helpful. But also, look at this. It's got a little string clipper for clipping strings. If you have the strings popping up and okay, one more little tip. If you think it looks cool to have the strings, like you put new strings on and then you don't cut them and you just have the thing shooting out right here. You know what I'm talking about. It doesn't look cool at all. It looks stupid, and you look lazy, and you look like a fool and a coward and a traitor. Just get this right here. The string winder is great. This is what is it? The Diodario Ultramax string unit. I don't remember. I'll put a link in the description. Just get one and don't keep it with your tools. Keep it in your guitar case. Every time you need to change the strings, you've got a little string clipper right there, and it's like impossible to hurt yourself with a string clipper. I'm going to try to hurt myself with it right now. Okay, never mind. It is entirely possible to hurt yourself with this, but it is less dangerous than like a machine gun or something. There's also a peg puller to pull the pegs of an acoustic guitar out. Mine is broken and I don't care. I don't use the peg puller. It doesn't matter. I use my bare hands. I'll bet you I can pull these pegs out right now. Look, no tool. I just pulled it out with my bare hands. I'm very strong. I'm going to put it back in. Do you think the string is still in tune? It's not in tune. So apparently those are my tips. Get this Diodario string winder, buy a pliers, save your fingers a lot of grief and blood loss. The blood loss is minimal. It's like one little teeny little bead of blood. And then I like it fit. Merry Tuesday.